Triads 1. Quality. A trichord is a collection of three notes. A triad is a special trichord where the three notes can be arranged so that they are stacked major and/or minor thirds. In triads, the bottom note is called the root, the middle note is called the chordal third because it is a third above the root, and the top note is called the chordal fifth because it is a fifth above the root. The notes in triads can be sorted in other ways than the abstract representation shown here. The quality of a triad is determined by the arrangement of the major and/or minor thirds in it. There are four possible ways to arrange the pairs of major and/or minor thirds in triads. The quality of a triad is augmented when it has two major thirds. The quality of a triad is major when it has a major third on the bottom and a minor third on top. The quality of a triad is minor when it has a minor third on the bottom and a major third on top. And the quality of a triad is diminished when it has two minor thirds. These are the four possible ways to arrange the major and/or minor thirds in triads. In augmented triads, the interval from the root to the chordal fifth is an augmented fifth. In major and minor triads, the intervals from the roots to the chordal fifths are perfect fifths. In diminished triads, the interval from the root to the chordal fifth is a diminished fifth. All four triads in this example have the same root, C. Triads are named after their roots and qualities. Therefore, the first triad is C augmented. The second triad is C major, the third triad is C minor, and the fourth triad is C diminished. The four qualities have four distinct sounds that tend to invoke four distinct emotions. Augmented triads tend to sound nebulous or vague. This is because the notes in augmented triads simultaneously support three overtone series, while the notes in major and minor triads support fewer than three overtone series. We will learn about the overtone series in a different lesson. Composers sometimes use augmented triads to represent clouds or heaven because of the hazy sound they invoke. Major triads tend to sound happy because of their brightness. Minor triads tend to sound sad because the chordal third is lowered compared to that of a major triad, just like how a person's shoulders may be lowered when they are sad. It is a cliché to call major happy and minor sad, but they do sometimes, but not always, invoke those emotions. Diminished triads are dissonant, and they sound unstable. This is because the diminished fifths in them are dissonant intervals. To be proficient in music, ultimately, you should be able to identify triads immediately and write them quickly. While you achieve proficiency through repetition, here are some steps that might help you. Identify the root and quality of the triad. The root is F, so this is an F triad. The interval from the root to the chordal third is minor, and the interval from the root to the chordal fifth is perfect. Above the root, this triad has a minor third and a perfect fifth. Therefore, this triad is F minor. You can also examine the interval from the chordal third to the chordal fifth, but I prefer to use both intervals from the root. Identify the triad. The root is G sharp, so this is a G sharp triad. The interval from the root to the chordal third is minor, and the interval from the root to the chordal fifth is diminished. Above the root, this triad has a minor third and a diminished fifth. Therefore, this triad is G sharp diminished. Write an A major triad. First, write an A. Major triads have a major third and a perfect fifth above their roots. So, write a major third above the root. Then, write a perfect fifth above the root. Here is an A major triad. Write a G-flat augmented triad. First, write a G-flat. Augmented triads have a major third and an augmented fifth above their roots. So, write a major third above the root. Then, write an augmented fifth above the root. Here is a G-flat augmented triad. When triads have two accidentals, the lower accidental is placed slightly to the left so that it does not collide with the upper accidental, as shown in the second and third triads in this example. When triads have three accidentals, the accidentals are staggered from right to left. The top accidental is the closest, then the bottom accidental, and then the middle accidental, as shown in the fourth triad in this example. The accidentals on the four triads on the left are all correct. The accidentals on the two triads on the right, however, are incorrect.